we're in Ethiopia, and I'm with Jacob, who loves Ethiopia, the Whitest Habesha. So what he's going to do is he's going to show us around Addis, and we're going to watch some streets, and he's going to show me some streets, and we're going to try to see what happens as we go. So check out.
These guys, good. Let's go. Back.
Addis 2022, 2022. Just checking out the city. So we're gonna be doing lots of videos and exploring and checking it all out, putting it on YouTube channel and sharing with you what Addis Ababa looks like in 2022.
Chiquinha, chiquinha, toma cuidado da bovidinha, chiquinha.
Okay, we're gonna start filming. So we started at a restaurant right over there, and we're just gonna film some of the streets and different people, and we're gonna take a bus first, right?
Yeah, we're going to take a local bus for local people, so London, which is about 5 birr, which is, I don't know what that is, very cheap.
5 birr, I think it's maybe 50 birr to $1, so
It's like 5 cents.
got a guy right here.
Salabra? Didn't. And head downtown.
All right,
We'll cross over here.
this is good. We got some got a little bit of stuff going on already. All right, so where's the bus gonna be?
It should be on this corner. If we wait on this corner, you should be able to grab a local, it's called a local taxi, although it's more of a van, minivan.
All right.
Just flag it down, hopefully. This will take us towards Cassandra's. Quite an old part of the city as well. It's a pretty cool place. You just wait around here. See, there's always construction going on in Addis.
Yeah.
Probably 20 floors, huh? Maybe 30.
Oh, okay, yeah. They do something kind of similar to China. They have all this scaffolding with looks like bamboo, but it's
It's all wood. This
Yeah.
is eucalyptus wood.
oh, that's eucalyptus. Okay, it's kind of cool. All right, so we're gonna try to catch a bus here. I'm gonna turn it off for a little bit. Okay, we got a ride. We're gonna come on in here.
It's a local taxi. It's going to take us to Cassandra. It's only like 2 minutes down the road.
Sounds good.
Packed in. Not too bad, usually it's a bit more packed.
Yeah.
Quite my knee.
All right, let's hit this street and see what's going on. I guess they're probably used to seeing you filming anyways, so they're some of them, I don't know.
These are typical bars, like just people just drinking beers, single beers,
Oh, okay.
in a single glass. Everyone just chills here on a Saturday, get some raw meat.
What's this area called?
This is called Cassandra's.
Oh, okay.
So we're actually going to take another taxi somewhere else, but it's a nice little walk around and straight down this way. Cross over that way.
Yeah, if you see anything that's kind of interesting, like people watching wise, or buildings or anything like that,
Put you back.
or also there's things to be aware of if you see something interesting like that. Yeah, you probably have a lot of ability to put a lot of stuff in context.
Yeah. It's been about, I moved here 12 years ago. Altogether, I've stayed about 10 years in Ethiopia now. So I've kind of assimilated.
How about this guy right here in the military? Is that okay with the camera?
He's a policeman.
Oh, okay.
He's dressed like a military man.
Okay.
The military, the army, they will wear like army camouflage fatigues.
Okay.
And yeah, you can't film them. They won't be.
But I would recognize them right away. Like there's like they're usually in a group.
Yeah,
Probably.
they'll be in like blue camouflage, or they'll be wearing a red beret. Like, it wouldn't be a massive problem. Like him on the left, he's just come out of the station.
Oh, but you can't film that guy though, right?
He won't mind. He's not even paying attention. He's a traffic police officer.
Yeah, okay.
He's just traffic, so he doesn't mind.
So did you just heard that guy that was just kind of making a sound? Was that? There's a lot of people that make. I heard somebody like hissing a little bit, but I don't know if that was his voice.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you get that. I get that. You get that a lot. Some weird sounds. Mexico. I will let you know that. He's asking how to get to Hyola. He's saying cross over this one.
Oh, okay.
Those taxis are going to a place called Mexico.
Oh, I did hear about that. I think there's like, that's kind of near Chechnya as well, right? There's like Mexico and Chechnya.
These are really nice for juice and fruit salad.
Okay, let me just kind of walk by it a little bit.
Got mangoes, papayas, strawberries, apples, limes. Inside the back, you can get juice, you can get salad, you get fruit salad. It's quite cheap as well.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a good one. Salad. Yeah, this is quite central. That way is Bole. I'm gonna head towards Bole, but I really want to head towards a place called Hyola, which means 22.
22, okay. I see a lot of these guys too, to the right. There's a guy with like canes.
Yeah, he's just a beggar.
Yeah, I kind of like that imagery when I see those guys with like old, those.
Hyola.
Got some window washer guys.
One of these guys. That one was nice.
This is good. I'm going to get some good content today. If I was by myself, I wouldn't be able to get this kind of content.
Yeah,
so this is great.
There's quite a massive culture of just sitting around chilling, whether it's coffee or beer or just doing nothing.
Yeah.
So it's quite nice.
I do notice that a lot in the shopping malls. A lot of coffee culture.
Yeah.
Bakery.
He's saying hi, Rolex. Sorry.
Interesting things you've experienced while you've been. What are these called? What are these rides called?
It's just called a local taxi or terrena, which means like I don't know what that means. It just means like not private. You can contract a taxi and you can tell them where you want to go and it costs a lot more, or you can take one of these kind of like local taxis where they go on particular routes, like you know, wherever you are in the world, I guess, and it's very cheap. I don't know, the funniest things I guess is like people trying to put their hands in your pocket and take things out of your pocket. That happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Hasn't really happened to me. Generally good experiences, man. I always end up chatting to this is the best seat. You get to talk to the driver, you can open the window and you have your own space.
Yeah.
When you're in the back you're kind of squashed.
Yeah.
3 or 4. I don't often take these anymore though. I miss this experience. They have like an app now for Uber, which is called Ride or FedEx. That hasn't been around, it's only been around for like a year or 2 now. So before that I used to take these all the time. So yeah, it's a nice experience. You know, you're with the people. And generally people assume you don't speak Amharic. So you get, I would get people talking about getting married, and then I respond box that in America, and then the whole bus starts to laugh because you know they're embarrassed or whatever they say. Always positive, it's never negative.
Yeah.
Land. So it's 6 burr for both of them, so it's 3 burr each.
Okay. I just pass it back to
Give me some change. Hey bro, this is YAKOB. What's up, bro? I'm gonna come check you now. Are you at your shop? Okay. Okay, alright. We are at our destination. Let's take another job. You know what?
Hello. Got myself. Good thing.
Watch out, watch out. That's another thing. You gotta be careful, bro.
Yeah.
On these roads, it's risky.
Yeah.
You right?
Yep.
So this is coming up to higher roulette.
There's some kids.
Hello.
Hello.
Amen.
Actually, this is good because the street kids are kind of friendly, you know. So,
Yeah.
but it's hard to know. But I'm seeing that overall they're kind of they smile and such.
Just gotta be
Careful.
very aware. That's all it is. Very
Yeah.
aware.
Yeah, the
Most of the time, it's fine.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of an international thing, anyways. Like, I've had that same experiences, and
As long as they don't put their hands in your pockets, you'll be fine.
yeah,
That happens sometimes. So this is higher roulette, which means 22, which is an area. And it's just this massive long road, really. That if you walk like 2 kilometers, it takes you to Edna Mall.
oh, okay, 2 kilometers away.
2 kilometer walk. And you got like mainly clothes shops, really.
Hello.
Yeah, it's just clothes shops, really.
Yeah, okay.
And some other stuff.
Actually, last time I was here in 2017, I had somebody almost pickpocket me because there was a kid came up and he kind of got in my face a little bit. Then his hands went down and towards my pockets here, you know.
Yeah, they do. They like to distract you, you know.
Yeah.
You get a chip sandwich. Sambusa. This is a crazy donut.
Bully, bully, bully.
So yeah, he's shouting out Bole.
Bully's huge though, so.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, I can feel a little bit of rain actually. You can see it's cloudy.
Oh yeah, rainy season's coming up, right?
Come on.
So I always just walk with my phone in my hand like this because it's a lot safer than having it in your pocket because I know that it's in my hand, you know?
Yeah.
Nobody's going to take it out of my hand. But in your pocket, anything can happen.
Yeah.
And then you go for your phone and then you're like, oh, where's my phone?
Yeah.
And then you remember it's that guy that bumped into me or whatever.
Yeah. I got my phone kind of concealed in a. It's not actually in my pocket. It's somewhere else. Actually, maybe later I'll show that. I'll show that on the camera later. But I have a spot to put my phone that's not in a pocket. So my pockets, there's basically like just this small paper. So what are some of the, let's talk about some of the positives, the things that are the greatest things about Ethiopia. What are some things that you really like about walking the streets of Ethiopia and kind of being in
I think it's a lot to do with the safety. I feel probably safer here than I do anywhere else in the world. For me,
Yeah.
the people are very friendly, welcoming, smiling. It's rare that you have any like negative interactions or any bad vibes. Everybody's usually friendly,
Yeah.
especially if you learn a few Amharic phrases.
Yeah. what are some of the most what are the most ones that you use the most? The kind of the more funny ones or interesting ones, things that are like kind of make people laugh. Like what are some ones that make people laugh?
What?
Like in the street, especially if you're walking in the street and somebody kind of says something and you want to like get a good smile out of them.
So a lot of the time, people often comment and make comments, you know, directly to you. It's kind of normal, cultural. So a lot of the comments you might get shouted at, being a foreigner, is always fora, which means forench.
Oh, okay.
So someone will just shout at you and point to you and say forench, forench, which is normal.
Yeah.
And it's not in a negative way. It's just like you know, like hi foreigner kind of thing. But the way it comes across, if you didn't know better, you might be offended.
Yeah.
But I usually respond in American. I say like I'm here or hi, like in American though, which kind of makes it ironic, which is habit, and then everybody starts laughing. Also, in the same context, you might get called China as well.
I've been called out a couple times already. Yeah.
Because people don't know what foreigners look like.
Oh, okay.
And the only foreigner they've seen maybe is.
Yeah, I'll probably just do a bunch of editing work on it and see. Don't know what I'm going to come up with, so.
Okay, all in.
Hello.
Habit?
Kilo.
Au qual? Venem au qual? Au qual? This is a nice local fruit.
Yeah.
This is a prickly pear.
What's that? Prickly pear?
You want to try it? You're nervous. You look nervous.
I'm watching the kid because he's kind of hovering around. So I'm kind of watching what he does.
It's a girl.
Oh, the girl. But she looks harmless, but you never know.
You never know.
So I'm just kind of watching to see what she does.
So that restaurant I was telling you about down there, which is really cool, is called Guacon.
Yeah.
So it's just down there.
Ah, okay.
We have a really cool quiz night on a Wednesday, and a karaoke kind of vibe as well.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Guacon.
Guacon, yeah, like as in guacamole, I guess.
Ah, okay.
This is one of the very old hotels. I'm not sure if it's open anymore.
Got some upside down pants right here. I guess they don't have the stands at the bottom to keep it up, so they have to flip it upside down, I guess.
Innovation, isn't it? Necessity breeds innovation.
Yeah, you got to use the mannequins. If you got them, you got to use them somehow.
So as you can see in the distance, that's a brand new football stadium that was mostly built by the Chinese, I think.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
it's finished now. I'm not sure if they're using it yet.
Yeah, do you know about the, I was watching some development stuff, so there's a Maseb tower. Did that stop? That there's a one that's like shaped over has a, like a mushroom shape, but it's after some, I think it's like something with a coffee ceremony or tea ceremony.
No, not really.
I was reading about it, but I was asking the taxi driver and he said that all stopped, but it looked, it was like this big monument. I'll show it on YouTube if I remember right up. I'll just show a picture of it, but I saw it and it looks like it could be a symbol of the city in the future someday. Dang. All right. So if you were to give money to somebody, how much money would you give? Like if you saw a beggar and you just really felt compassionate, what would be a fair?
5 baht, 10 baht,
Yeah.
20 baht, 50 baht if you're feeling rich.
Yeah.
Usually just 5 baht.
Yeah. How about coins? Coins are.
The coins are 1 or 50 cents and they're perfect.
Yeah.
They might turn your nose up if you give them that.
Yeah. Yeah, I was actually talking to our mutual friend Abel, and he was telling me like, don't give that to But I think if someone's begging, it doesn't. It's a little bit different. Yeah.
You can tell where people are from because of the way that they dress. So they come from the countryside, you know?
Yeah,
They've also got facial expressions. They've also got tattoos on their face, you know?
Yeah.
Telltale sign that they're not from Italy.
That particular one is Amharic sign, or is that the?
It's one particular tribe around, yeah, it would be Amara or it would be Tigray.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly. But
It's something with the Orthodox, right?
yeah, so often it will be Amara Tigray is usually like crosses.
Yeah.
But then in other regions they'll have circles. I can't give you any more information about it.
Yeah, I think I'll have to look back at the video later, but she had like a circle on top with a cross,
Yeah.
and there was a couple little things in the detail of the cross as well. That's right there, it's Korean. That right there says Dongbu U. Yeah, it's all Korean right there. I was trying to read the Korean, but it's Daewoo is part of it. I can't read fast enough. It's been a long time. But yeah, that vehicle has some Korean in it, so whenever I see Korean, I try to read it. Just I have it.
So we're about halfway now. Probably another kilometre and then we'll get to Bole.
Okay. So over here you got a tea ceremony, eh?
Yeah, coffee.
Okay, we're at something called a uniform station, and I'm with Jacob, the Whitest Habesha in Ethiopia. So
Pick up your uniforms from here, ladies.
yeah,
And there's another shop over the road selling more uniforms.
yeah. And so basically they just get all these mannequins and just put all the same uniform on them, and then if you want to get that particular thing,
They change it on a daily basis, and tomorrow will probably be different uniforms.
a daily basis. That's kind of cool. Oh, I see. There's also other uniforms in there too. We better see the cameraman real quick. Hello. So yeah, I see like this kind of uniform. Okay. No camera. Okay. So we head on up. We're back in the streets of Addis Ababa. Okay, we see something really interesting right over here, so we're gonna go over there and talk to him. And I'm with Jacob, the Whitest Habesha, and he's gonna just kind of say hello and.
I'm asking how much. Feed.
Yeah.
How much for a goat?
Oh, okay. Is he gonna tackle him?
He's just gonna bring us one, I think. Show me the biggest one he's got.
Dang.
We're gonna have to pretend that we're gonna buy it and then bring it back. We'll tell him we'll come back. It's not gonna fit in my bag.
Yeah.
I'll tell him it won't fit in the bag, so.
ስድስት ሺህ አምስት መቶ Yes. ስንት አይደለም የሆነም
አምስት አትችልም? He's chewing chat, so he's high.
Oh,
አምስት አትችልም?
price is too high.
ስንት?
የምጨምረው ከአምስት የምጨምረው
አምስት ሁለት መቶ
አይደለም
አምስት ሁለት ከሀምሳ አትችልም? መጨረሻ
አምስት መቶ
አምስት መቶ አምስት ከአምስት. He's saying 5,500 birr.
That's pretty good.
How much is that?
It's about like $500 American, I think.
How much?
$500 American, I think.
You buy a goat for $500?
I don't know if I would or not, but
Sure it's 5,000?
I could be wrong.
Let's check.
Got some audience members here.
No, it's $50.
$50.
$50. 75 pounds.
5,000 birr.
Yeah.
It's
$50. You got $50?
Wow. In the hotel, I could go back and get it. Should I give him like 20 just to
Metal.
nah, okay.
Ah, listen. Metal. I told you it won't fit in the bag, so we're gonna get the car and come back.
Sounds like a good plan.
So we didn't feel like we're wasting his time. $50, bro.
That's pretty. I don't know what goats cost in other places, but
How much does a goat cost in?
actually,
It must be more than $50, isn't it?
well, you just think about the meal that we just had, right? So we had a meal that was about $7 each. Okay.
All you
Could have
do
fed the
then
whole
is
village.
You gotta pay someone to butcher it. But it wouldn't be very expensive.
Yeah.
Maybe pay them like $5, 100 birr. And then they'll carve it up for you, cut it up, make the skin a rug for your living room. You got all that meat.
Yeah.
It's a win-win situation, really.
Yeah.
$50. But then you'd have to put it on your back and carry it.
Yeah.
Might be heavy.
I think it's worth the trade-off. That's pretty cool. That was a good. I like that one. Yeah, we got some more. So that's not, these are all sheep, and the other ones were goats. Okay.
Get it rolling.
Okay, I got the camera going, so
Yeah, this Danielum.
right over here, right? So
Yeah, which means savior of the world. So it's, you know, reference to Jesus. We got a lot of people chilling.
yeah, the other day I was on the other side of the street, and right in this area there was a little conflict. So there was like some kids that took one kid and started putting water on his head, and I thought for a minute, I wasn't sure if it was like gas or something, but it wasn't, because it's like they were trying to humiliate him, but it was like right in his spot. It was like right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. I wasn't sure what that was all about. I thought it was maybe a thief or something like that, somebody that he got caught, but then it looked like more like just kids kind of messing around with each other.
Yeah.
Oh, street kids.
Yeah, fortunately there's a lot of street kids. Different areas.
Actually, this guy, there's a guy, I think this guy right here kind of went in that hole a little bit. I wonder if he's hide something in there or something.
It looks like he might be a bit unwell mentally. Again, there's not a lot of provision for people that have mental health problems.
Yeah.
They're kind of just out on the street. He's sniffing glue, which is quite interesting, or not.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking the kids that I saw over here, they looked like they were kind of like that kind of street kid, like glue sniffing kind of street kid kind of stuff. I think he said the word YouTube.
Don't know, did he?
I don't know if that was a reference to you.
Abed! Salamo! You're honest! How are you? So she said, French! She's like, foreigner! But it wasn't, you know, you can tell it's not in a vindictive way or anything. It's just, they just shout for, that's what they do, they shout foreigners at foreigners.
Yeah.
Which is kind of ironic, because you couldn't do that in the West, you know?
Yep.
It'd be really offensive. But
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not an offensive.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, a long time ago, I used to live in South Korea back in the 1990s.
Yeah.
And they had a word called Weguk, so they'd always say Weguk Saram, Weguk Saram. And pretty much everywhere I went, there was people that would point and say Weguk Saram.
Which means?
Yeah, Weguk Saram. Or sometimes they'd say another word, which was just like American, but they kind of piss off all the other people that are not Americans.
Yeah.
So they would, but then they started using Weguk. Yeah, it was just basically like foreigner.
Foreigner.
But you get it from buses. You get it kind of get it everywhere at that time. But it's not like that anymore, though.
It's quite an old guy here. Quite a young guy here. Look.
Yeah.
One bird, picture. Salam, I guess. He's asking for one bird.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting how all those kids have scales.
Yeah, so that's their job. They ask people, do they want to get weighed, and they give them some money and they get weighed. It's just a hustle, I guess.
Wonder where they get the scales from.
Who knows? Probably their parents. That's scratch cards.
Yeah.
Ladies playing on the street.
These kids are having fun.
Salado! Got no shoes. Chama ele? Chama aí, Shalom? Chama aí, Shalom? Also. This is the main entrance.
Okay.
He's selling a puppy. If you want a puppy.
Yeah.
Send it up. He said 5,000 birr.
5,000 birr?
The same price for a
As a
puppy
goat?
as the goat.
Wow.
You could eat.
Do you want to go into this one right here?
Yeah,
Or do you want to go around?
get away from this crazy guy.
Yeah. Oh, he might follow us in. I got it, yeah.
Huh?
He might follow us in.
Yeah, it's like there's a car shop next to the church.
Convenient.
This is like church and stuff. So he's taking his number plate off because he's got a driving offence for whatever reason. So he's giving him a fine. Maybe he hasn't got his driving license, so he's good. So instead of taking his driving license away, he's taking his number plate off.
That's interesting, because usually you would just take the car away and put it in an impound lot, but here... Okay. So you got some Bella back there, so a little bit of Italian and a little bit of pasta. That's a pretty well-known one of the better ones.
One of the famous chains here in Ethiopia, like Bella Pasta. Bella Pizza, Bella Pasta. Because of the Italian occupation.
Yeah.
They left some good stuff behind for us. And when?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I guess if people do recognize this camera. I guess it's not so hidden as I thought. Oh wait. Hey, did you enjoy seeing a little bit of Addis Ababa? Well, keep watching my channel because I'm going to keep watching more. I'm going to go up there right now and check out some more and get some more up there for you to see.
Chiquinha.